You girls are not coming up with no answers.
Right,
There's no
being
benefit.
with a woman, no, there is a benefit.
Oh, thank you, please. Sorry, because
We're trying to hear it.
We're trying to get one benefit.
It depends on who you're with, though. That's what the point that we're trying to make.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter who you're with. Just what is the benefit?
What is the benefit?
Or what's the benefit of a woman being with a man?
Okay.
We'll ask you that, but you answered the question first.
Yeah. So you guys.
Emotional support, mental support, physical support, sometimes financial support,
Yeah.
child
Emotion support.
Can
So
you
can you give me an example where you give a guy emotional support?
Describe it, because I'm not sure what it means.
Men, I feel like sometimes men are too...
I'll tell you why. Because guys are listening. If the woman can't keep a man, right? If the woman's being
But
boring, if the
hold
woman's
on.
doing, if the man decides to cheat on a woman, it's because that woman is not fulfilling a drive.
Yeah, I
Right?
agree.
So
100%.
you can't then.
Or he's just an
I
arsehole.
think, I
because
think there's two reasons.
There is a
I
level.
think-
There is the
Yeah.
arsehole.
There is the arsehole.
There
He
is the
can have a
arsehole.
banging girl at home, has great sex at home, and still steps out. Mate, some men don't have enough.
That's the exception.
Yesterday, I think it's one of two. You're either just an absolute arsehole and you just like cheating and like having like community dick. Sorry, you can beat that out. Or it's something isn't being fulfilled at home.
Which is more likely the case.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this then. Okay, let me make it pretty simple. So you girls, imagine that you had brain fog when I asked you to bring one benefit for a man to be with a woman in 2024. You got brain fog. Let me tell you, guys are listening to this right now. Sort of like the trends in the market and what men are saying. And a lot of men nowadays are saying they're staying away from relationships. They're calling it monk mode, where they just focus on their money, focus on getting big, focus on building status, and ladies are like just zero priority. They're not giving ladies priority at all, in the sense of they're not looking to be in a relationship. They're just having them there for recreational use while they focus on themselves. It's called monk mode. So I have a question for ladies. Is there a benefit 2024 for a guy to be with a girl, in a relationship with a girl? And if so, what are the benefits?
I think it depends on the girl.
Absolutely, it's the words out of my mouth. It depends on the girl, because it's very funny. I was recently dating someone, very briefly dating someone, and he basically said to me he doesn't trust any woman. Like, they're all like, they only want you, they want money. Bearing in mind that this guy literally didn't have like loads of money.
Okay.
Didn't have tick what most girls' boxes would be.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I'm giving you the time of day because I'm attracted to you. I like you, like, as in, I'm understanding, but I'm thinking, hold on a minute, like, you actually could have someone who actually isn't looking for those things, but you're convinced because of maybe past relationships or experiences that girls are looking for that.
Yeah.
I'm really not like that. And there is girls with old school values, but the same reason why I set my boundaries as well, because I will give all, but I'll only go to a certain point and I will literally back up. Okay,
so what do you think though? So is there benefit for a guy to have a girlfriend?
Yeah, do you think basically it's better off for a man in 2024 to have this, I'm just gonna, focus on myself. If I have, sexual intercourse, whatever, with someone, it happens, but other than that, I'm not gonna commit. Do you think it's better for a man to do that in this day and age?
Whether you're a man or a woman, I think there's always a space in your life where you need to take that time out. I've taken time out so many times to work on myself.
I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna have to cut you there. Wait a minute. No. Come on. We're saying, if you girls say, what is the benefit of being with a girl, and then you girls are not coming up with no answers.
Right,
There's no
being
benefit.
with a woman, no, there is a benefit.
Oh, thank you, please. Sorry, because we're trying to hear it. We're trying to get one benefit.
It depends on who you're with, though. That's what the point that we're trying to make.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter who you're with. Just what is the benefit?
What is the benefit?
Or what's the benefit of a woman being with a man?
Okay.
We'll
ask you that, but you answered the question first.
Yeah. So you guys, okay.
What's the benefit of me just seeing someone just sexually?
Yeah, but that's not the question. Can we focus on the question
what
first?
is the benefit of a man being with a woman?
Okay, listen to this then. Okay, let me make it pretty simple. So you girls, imagine that you had brain fog when I asked you to bring one benefit for a man to be with a woman in 2024. You got brain fog. Let me tell you what a benefit.
Emotional support.
There you go. One. You got one. Emotional support. So guys, hear that?
Yeah, but
emotional support to be with a girl.
Let's go deep on that.
Let's say the benefit for a woman to be with a man. Yeah? So you said, let's fire it back. Yeah. Okay, you got financial stability if you get with a man. You got protection. You've got a man that is going to cater for you, love you, take you out, show you different experiences. Yeah? you've got all these provisions that men will provide for a
Not all
man.
men.
No, I'm saying this is what.
for ourselves too now.
Okay, you can do it for
Yeah.
yourself. But again,
See-
I said, you asked me a question. I
Yeah.
said, I gave you some.
they can
But
provide.
now, you women, what can you provide for a man?
Emotional support, mental support, physical support, sometimes financial support,
Yeah.
child care
Emotion support.
Can
So,
you
can you
describe-
give me
can you
an
describe
example
it?
where you give
Yeah.
a guy emotional support?
Describe it, because I'm not
Yeah.
sure what it means.
Men, I feel like sometimes men are too.
I'll tell you why. Because guys are listening to this right now, right?
All right,
And they're
cool.
saying women are bringing nothing to the table but high demands and high expectations. So they want a good-looking guy. They want a
But
strong
again,
guy.
that falls
Okay,
into what
So-
kind of
so can I
woman
give you
you're
a
going
perfect
for.
example about my recent experience?
No example.
Because I couldn't get nothing materialistic from this guy, and I was there as massive emotional support for him because he was going through a massive thing.
Okay, yeah,
and he
yeah.
had someone who literally was emotionally supporting him through personal stuff.
Okay,
I didn't expect the fact, and he literally had his thing about. All
So wait,
this-
sorry, you done a little jump. You said that he was going through something and you was emotional
Yeah.
supporting him. How was
So-
you emotional
How did you do
supporting him?
that?
Because
Yeah.
I listened to him, because a lot of guys don't
you
open
listened
up.
to him and
100%. And I gave him advice, and he said to me, "No one's
And
ever."
he took your advice?
Yeah,
Do you think that was attractive? Do you think he's
What
attractive?
can you give me advice you
that
gave
he
him?
was
when he took-
emotionally
Yeah.
talking to me.
Is that attractive?
Yeah, because you know what? For me,
But
definitely.
you're not with him anymore.
That's that's. I'm not. It wasn't a relationship. It was very. We were friends, and it turned into something a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it was very clear from the start that it wasn't going to be at that moment because he's going through a lot of court proceedings and stuff, and
Okay.
financially his money's going
Alright,
on
we
that
don't
right
wanna-
now.
We don't want to get tangled up in your past
details.
and too deals. What
So
we want to
what
talk
I'm
about in
saying
general.
is, when men say there's a list of high demands from women, that's exactly what he put on the table for me. Is like, apart from you, all I've ever had is women expect like, me to have this and me to have that. That's not true.
I see what you're saying, and I
Not
see where
all
you're going.
women are actually looking for that.
Yeah, I see you're talking about your exes. You're tying everything we're saying back to one ex or a specific time.
I think it's so recent.
When we are talking
Actually, I don't know
now,
if this is a good idea.
when we're talking now, we're just talking in generalizations.
Yeah.
So you're not talking about yourself. You're not talking about yourself. You're talking
Yeah.
about on behalf of other women, generalizing. So generally, what is your friend saying they're looking for, and what is your friend saying they're not getting? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because to be honest, when we're saying what is the benefit of being with a woman, this is what men are saying. This is the high percentage of men, and they're saying what are women bringing to the table.
But are they saying they feel women are
It's a question.
materialistic?
What-
Yeah.
Oh,
What
well,
are we?
Not only
Yeah.
materialistic, they're also saying women are unappreciative, highly demanding.
Well, that's not true because I'm very. I think they're judging all women
But this
on
is-
past
By one
experiences
woman,
themselves.
But this is-
I think.
So
do you know-
you're
But this is-
saying there's a type of woman that does that?
Oh, 100%.
But are they a high percentage of them or low percentage?
There's a high
I
percentage
think there's
of
a.
them.
I think there's less women like us nowadays.
100%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we're talking, we need to address the
high percentage.
Yeah.
high percentage.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
not the exceptions. Because 100% the
Yeah.
exceptions.
100%.
I believe you girls are genuine. I believe you girls have these emotions and you can give a lot.
Yeah.
But looking
pay
at the
you for
dating
that later.
market.
I just feel like I'm a
I
fixer
said I'll pay you for
upper.
that comment later.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah. I'll send you the pay up.
I was trying to be funny, but
But
No one can see this because of that situation.
you girls are doing it. It's fine. So, yeah, the long and short of it is, women, if you think about it, there's not much tangible assets that they bring into a relationship. Really, like you said, emotional support, listening. What else do you say?
child support.
Child
That's
support.
like free.
No.
childcare,
Oh,
But that's not specifically
That's
the
not
relationship.
specific.
Not
Yeah.
always.
That's
You
that's-
got to bring something
support.
there.
mental support.
But you seen the difference though. When the woman says what you bring into the table, you say emotional support, listening, these tangibles. But when men, what we say we're bringing to the table, you want a guy physical, you want a guy good looking, you want a guy that listens to you, you want a guy
they-
empathy.
they want a woman
physically
good
You want a
attractive
guy-
as well, though, innit?
Sorry?
You want a good-looking woman too, though. No?
Yeah, they look for certain things in a
So
woman
there's looks
physically.
that a woman brings.
But this
But that's the highest value of
That's
all.
the highest value. You got the point.
highest
That's
value.
the highest value.
That is.
What they look
That's
like.
the highest value.
No,
Yeah.
that
I think you hit the
shouldn't
point.
be.
It
Boys,
is.
that
That's the
shouldn't
highest
be.
value.
It
You
is.
said listening, you said emotional support, but then it
highest
took you
value
long.
is-
We said
The
looks.
highest value should be her heart and how she like she appreciates a man and
but I
is
kind of get it
supportive.
on that side as well, only
Yeah.
because if
Physical.
you're not physically attracted to someone, you're not going to start. That
Oh, I agree with that
conversation
straight
anyway.
away.
Good.
Even for me as a woman,
Yeah.
like, and being the type of woman that actually is like to be more emotionally connected to someone, even if it's a short space of time, if I can emotionally really connect with you, like sit down and have a good conversation. For me, it's most important to be best friends with someone. I need to be physically attracted to you and have that friendship at the same time.
But with men, the physical attraction is
always first.
It's always first, and it's always valued.
And you
the
guys
most.
realise too late.
But it's not about realizing; it's just the value of it. We're just talking about pure value. What
But that's the
women
problem.
brings.
I think
It's
guys
true
don't
though,
value
because-
it. Guys don't value it anymore.
Value what?
What?
Sorry?
They don't. They'll look at you and they're like, "Oh, I fancy her. She's good. She ticks all my boxes. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're so understanding." But yet you've got all of that. You know all of that. You let it go, but then you're coming back, but it's too late because.
But I'd argue when you say you let it go, I'd argue because you're blaming men for not being attracted or stepping out of the relationship. If the woman is can't keep a man, right? If the woman's being
But
boring,
hold
if the
on.
woman's doing, if the
No.
man decides to cheat on a woman, it's because that
Yeah.
woman is not fulfilling a drive.
Yeah, I
Right?
agree.
So
100%.
you can't then.
Or he's just an asshole.
I think
No,
I
because
think there's two reasons.
There is
I
a level.
think-
There is the
Yeah.
arsehole.
There is the arsehole.
There is
He
the
can have a
arsehole.
banging girl at home, has great sex at home, and still steps out. Mate, some men don't have enough.
That's the exception. That's the
I
exception.
was literally
In my
having this-
eyes, I feel like it's a lot.
I was literally having this conversation with Taylor yesterday. I think it's one of two. You're either just an absolute asshole and you just like cheating and like having like community dick. Sorry, you can beat that out. Or it's something isn't being fulfilled at home.
Which is more likely the case.
Yeah. But what if it's not at home? What if it's just like early
we will never
stages
know.
and you're all over the place? Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of girls that have men and then they're happy in relationships, that we call them happy relationships. The guy's happy, he doesn't step out. What you're talking about, the guy's in an unhappy relationship, that's why he steps out.
Yeah.
You don't hear happy relationship guys stepping out. They step out of unhappy
Yeah.
relationships. So there's something that the girl does that she's trying to equate to the man's psyche or the man's narcissistic, that's why he did it. But it's something that girl is doing to the man to make him step out. Or the girl's got bad selection. It's either that.
One or the other.
Yeah, but it's either that or the girl's got bad
Selection.
selection and she's selection process
100%.
bad and she selected a bad guy
Oh,
that
yeah.
ultimately lies. Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Which is
Some girls are fixer-uppers.
Yeah, 100. No, I agree with that. Some girls
Yeah.
like to take the wrong-uns and try to help them out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
don't realise because the thing is, do you really know someone like straight away? Like the guy that I was dating recently, like I saw a lot of good in him, but I've recently saw a lot of like things that I'm like, nah, I don't think I can have a relationship with someone now like that comes out with some of those things. You learn as you go on. How long do you know someone? Do you really know them as well? You
true.
know.
So yeah, so that was the first subject.
Yeah.
I don't think the girls really gave anything substantial to say that why it's worth men dating 2024.
Not specifically. Only
How about
specifically,
guys stop being?
yeah.
You know what I think the problem is these days? People walk away from relationships too easy, and I think guys also are so materialistic as well when it comes to looks.
But
and
girls leave-
social media and what girls should look like.
Can I say something? Girls actually leave guys more than guys leave girls.
No, I agree.
So
these days,
so it's actually the girls leaving
for
the
what they
guys.
can get, 100%. But it's same. I think it's same case scenario. Like the good girls, no matter how pretty you are or what you bring to the table, it's kind of like the bad boys don't want to hurt the good girl.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one. So, okay, we'll move on to the next subject because we've been looking now in the dating scene. And again,
Yeah.
what do you girls think the biggest cause is for, single mothers these days? I would say, unfortunately, it's the girls' fault. It's the women's fault why there's so much single parents.
Why?
Why there's so much single mothers.
Poor selection is
There's,
the biggest one, I think.
Unfortunately, I would say that because
Women.
so you think that the way people act now in relationships is due to their childhood.
Something comes from their childhood, definitely.
100%.
It has to.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it's a tiny percentage though. I
feel like it really
No.
does. Believe
Sorry,
it.
Because you have
What-
therapy, everything's going to lead
what,
back to your childhood.
It's been
I
scientifically
don't-
proven.
It's not scientific proof back. The link back.
it is.
But if you turn around and then you wasn't cheating, you can't then link it back.
You can link it back because
Because-
you've seen the trauma that she's gone through, so you've decided not to do that and go the other way. So it still links back because you've seen the effects that has.
There is
Because like you said though, you gave the research. You said it's because of the childhood trauma. You lot was arguing with me, saying it was because of their trauma. So when they use that as an excuse, you can't then say you can't accept that.
I've cheated on you because of
Thank you.
my childhood. I won't
Would
accept
you
it.
accept that, Anna?